Welcome to this quick AM flow that happens to be inversion free. And what that means is that the head will stay above the heart for the duration of the practice. Because of this, you may need some props. So go ahead and grab your yoga blocks, or if you have bolsters or books or whatever you might have that can be a support to you. There are moments of intensity and strength in this practice, so move at a pace that feels good for you. Go ahead and grab any props that you may want or need, and we'll get started. Find a comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall through the spine, hands can rest either on the thighs or stacked in the lap. Let your eyes gently close and start to focus in on your breath. Allow your breath to flow naturally. No adjustments needed. If you find that you need to yawn or take a deep breath, honor that. Your body knows what it needs when it comes to the breath. Let your eyes start to gently blink open. Sweep those arms up overhead, interlace the fingers, flip the palms up. Give a nice long stretch through the body. If you'd like, you can add a little side tilt here, opening up the ribs, the armpits, and the side body. Make sure you get both sides equally, then come back through center. As you exhale, release the arms and twist to the right. Inhale through center, exhale, twist to the left. One more time each side. Good. On your next inhale, come back through center. Exhale where you need. Let's find child's pose. Use a block if you'd like, if you are inversion free. And we'll stay here for a few breaths. All right, moving on, lifting up the head, coming up into tabletop. Now, if you are using blocks, if you're inversion free, go ahead and set them up now at the top of your mat on their highest level, because we're gonna need them later. All right, so now you're in tabletop, cow and cats. Inhale, lifting the heart tail. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, curl. 3 more rounds in your own timing. Last round. Once you're finished with that round, come back to a nice neutral spine. Bring the knees and the ankles together. Tuck the toes, start to shift back into a squat. Stay here for a few breaths just to open up the arches of the feet, the Achilles tendon through the calf muscle. It's a nice stretch, especially because we won't be doing downward facing dog today, so this allows the lower leg to open up a bit. Okay, from here, walk the hands up onto the thighs, sitting up nice and tall. Finding that balance. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, stand up. Inhale, arms up overhead, half sun salutation. Exhale, folding into your Uttanasana. If you're inversion free, then follow what I'm doing. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. As you exhale, shift your weight into the right leg, right foot, left thigh lifts to the chest. Inhale, extend the left leg out in front with a flexed foot. And then exhale, step forward onto that foot, right thigh pulls to the chest. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, step it forward, thigh to the chest. 2 feet on the ground. Inhale, half sun salutation, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, weight comes to the right foot again, thigh to the chest. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale as you get deeper into the pose. Breathe into that balance. It's okay if it's wobbly. All part of the process. Good. From here, bend the left leg. Find it with your hand. Hand-to-foot connection. Pull the inner thighs together. Belly lifts up and in. Right arm floats in front of the eyeballs. Lord of the dance. Press that foot into your hand, creating a nice arch in the back, but keep that belly active. Working the back bend. Now keep the tension between that left hand and foot. We're going to shift this right hand down. Let the gaze follow the fingertips. Moving into Chapasana. Now if you need to, bend the standing knee here. Right fingertips come down to your block. Once you're there, if it's available to you, see if you can open that top thigh. This gives a nice stretch for that standing leg and really challenges the core. But from here, finding Lord of the Dance again, soften the standing knee, lift your eyes, press down through that standing leg, come back up into Lord of the Dance. Good, release into warrior three. Fingertips down to the mat, find standing split. From that standing split, find your way back up into warrior three. Then gently step it back, finding warrior one. Inhale, sweep the arms up, find length through that torso, belly scoops up and in, and then exhale, sweep the arms down and back, find your lightning pose. So this really engages the front body, ribs together, belly up, arms extend down by your sides. Lightning pose. From here, bring your hands back up to your heart. Lift the back knee so you're more in a crescent pose and slowly lower down to low lunge. Try not to bang that back knee. Try to control it. Good. From here, settle into your low lunge. Breathing. Good. 2 hands down to the mat. Inside of the front foot, walk the right foot out a little bit. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee. High lunge. Now we're moving into a plank, so really press down through those arms. Right heel to the right sit bone, and then extend it back. Don't move yet. We're going to bend that knee again. Right heel to the sit bone, and then roll into a side plank. Tap the right toes or ball of the foot behind you. This is a modified version of Wild Thing. For those of us that are inversion free, you want to keep your head higher than the heart. If you flip into Wild Thing, you've ruined that, because the heart does come higher than the head. So feel free to arch here. Just keep your chest and your hips and your belly facing your side wall. Pull it all back together. Find your way back into your three-legged plank, and then exhale, bring the right leg forward, find your pigeon pose. Whatever variation works for you. If you want to put a block underneath your right hip, feel free to. Staying upright, it works the back bend. If you'd rather get a little bit more intensity on the hips, feel free to fold forward. A few more breaths here. Have a seat onto your right hip. Bring yourself into a nice wide Jahn Shirshasana. If you practice with me, you've seen this before. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. As you exhale, side bend over to the left, towards your straight leg. Inhale, come up through vertical. Exhale, the right hand down to the mat. Sweep up onto the right knee. Let the back toe slide up. That's a similar position as we were just in. Just on the other side. Have a seat, Jahn Shirshasana. Inhale, sitting up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, coming up. Exhale the hand down. Sweep up onto the knee. Press the hips forward. Have a seat. One last time. Inhaling up. Exhale, press it. Good, stay here. Make sure that that right wrist is underneath your shoulder. Then arrange your left foot so you can stand on it. Press through the arm and the foot or the hand and the foot. Lift the hips. Find your side plank stepping. What is that? The right foot behind you. From here, take this top hand, bring it underneath, find your regular plank, and Vinyasa. Find your child's pose. Take a few moments to breathe. Good. On your inhale, lift the head. What we do on one side, we do on the other. So if you're using your blocks, go ahead and bring them to the top of your mat. And then go ahead and shift your weight back. Inner thighs, knees together, feet together. Shift back so that you're in your squat. Find that balance. Hands come to your heart. Take a nice inhale. Exhale, stand up. Inhale, arms up overhead, half sun salutation. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Weight shifts into the left leg, right thigh to the chest. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, step it forward. Left thigh to the chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, step it forward. 2 feet on the ground. Inhale, sweep it up. Half sun salutation. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Weight comes into the left leg. Right thigh to the chest. Find warrior 3. One more breath. From here, find your Lord of the Dance. Bend the right knee. Hand and foot connect behind you. Then organize everything else. Inner thigh, knees together, belly together. Left hand floats to eyeball level. If and when you're ready, press the foot into the hand and find your Lord of the Dance. Now from here, we move into our Chapasana. Nice, slow, and intentional. Move the focus and the left fingers first so you know where you're going. And start to hinge at the hip. Once you're there, see if you can lift the right thigh a little bit. Maybe get more of a back bend going. All right, from here, let's bring it back to Lord of the Dance. Soften that left knee. Find your balance. Start to shift your eyes. And your focus upward. I'm laughing because I'm wobbly as anything today. It's okay, it's all part of the process. From your Lord of the Dance, Warrior 3. Warrior 3 is our transition for standing split. How's that standing leg feeling? Good, from here, Warrior 3, soften the knee, find the balance. And gently shift back, Warrior 1 legs. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, lightning pose. Shifting the body so it's on a nice diagonal line, nice strength in the body. Front body is pulling together. From here, bring your hands back up to your heart, flip the back leg so you're in high lunge or crescent pose. Then slowly lower down to low lunge. Watch that back knee, make sure you don't plop it down there. And then let yourself shift forward. Weight into that front foot for your low lunge. And one more breath here. And let the hands come down to the inside of the front foot. Tuck the back toe, lift the knee, walk the left foot out to the edge of the mat. Make sure your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. Squeeze the heel to the sit bone and then extend it straight back. Keep the body here. Bend that left knee again. Start to swivel into your side plank. Left toes touch the floor behind you and find your modified wild thing. If you want more of an arch in the back, go for it. Good. Pull the front ribs and the belly together. Find your way back to your three-legged plank. As you exhale, left leg comes forward for pigeon. Ease your way into your pigeon, whichever variation you prefer today. Just breathe into it. Good. From here, gently sit onto your left sit bone. Find your way into your side Janushirshasana. Adjust the legs as you need to so they're comfortable and they're in the proper rotation. Sitting up nice and tall, arms to the side. Then exhale, side bend over that straight leg. Inhale, coming up through vertical. Exhale, modified side plank-ish. So your left hand comes down, slide the right toes as the hips move up and forward. Gently sitting down. Inhale the arms out to your side to a T. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, press up onto the knee and the hand, the left knee, the left hand. One more time, have a seat. Arms out to your side to a T. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, coming back up to vertical. Exhale, sweeping up. Good. While you're here, move that left hand underneath the shoulder if it's not there already. Start to square off the body. Right foot plants down into the mat. Moving into that side plank. Press down through the left hand, right foot. Lift the hips. Step the left foot behind the right. Then bring that right hand down, find your regular plank, and take your vinyasa. And find your child's pose. From here, lift the head, gently roll up through the spine. And let's find our way to a seated position. All right, so you're on your sit bones, hands are gonna come behind you. Now this is going to be a little intense on the wrists. If you have wrist issues, bring your blocks behind you and rest on the forearms for this. We're gonna work the glutes, okay? So I'll do it in this variation just so you can see how it works. Feet are flat. Bring those feet underneath your hips so that you feel balanced. Then go ahead and lift the glutes. Squeezing the glutes, keeping the belly lifting up and in. As you inhale, you're going to lower the hips. Don't let them touch the mat. Then exhale, scoop the belly, squeeze the tush. Inhale. Exhale, lift it up. Again. One more time. Good. Stay up here. Keep the hips as level as you can. Take the right ankle, cross it over. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, lift it up. So you're in a pigeon bridge, if you will. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, lift it up. One more on this side. With the hips lifted, release the right foot. Place it down on the mat. Take the left ankle, cross it over the right thigh. Keep those hips level. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift it up. Stay up. 2 feet on the mat. Gently lower. Come up to a seated position. Let the legs extend and just very slowly and gently roll out those shoulders, wrists, whatever it is that you were using to support you. And let them work themselves out. Okay, from here, moving into Paschimottanasana, sitting up nice and tall through the sit bones, heels down into the mat. As you exhale, fold it forward, and your hands can go where they need to so that you get a nice stretch through the legs. Keep the belly lifting up and in. This protects your lower back. Inhale, bring your torso up to vertical. Open the legs about the width of the mat apart. Sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up through vertical. Exhale where you need. Open the legs about the little bit more than mat width apart. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, fold. Hands can come to the legs or for more support in front of you. Inhaling, coming up through vertical. Exhale where you need. Take your legs now to your widest, whatever that means for you. Yeah? Make sure the knees and the toes are pointing up towards your ceiling or the sky. Sit up tall, and then exhale, fold it forward. Now you can bring the hands to the legs. Gravity will do its job and pull you forward, or if you want more support, bring your arms in front of you. You can extend them, you can bring blocks underneath, and then just breathe and enjoy the opening of the legs and the hips and the inner thigh. Good, one more full breath. On your inhale, start to roll up through the spine. Exhale where you need to. Use your hands on those legs, pull them in, give them a little rock from side to side. Let's take bound angle pose. Sitting up nice and tall, elbows come to the inner thighs, and then exhale, gently fold. Make sure the hands are holding out either onto the ankles or the arches of the feet, but we don't want to hold on to the toes. Good. On your inhale, come up through vertical. Exhale, again, use your hands on your legs to close them and give a little rock from side to side. Coming back through center, go ahead and extend those legs out in front. You can give them a little bit of a shake, a little rock, a little pop here. Now, since we are going inversion free today, let's set up the blocks. If you have pillows instead and you want to stack the pillows, by all means do so. Just make sure the head is the highest point. Go ahead and lay back, being mindful that the head is fully supported. And if that means moving the hair, the positioning of your ponytail if you have one, then do that. Good. Once you're laying down, pull the right thigh into the chest. A little wind relieving pose. Gently release that down, switch to the other side. Good. From here, let the legs go straight, give them a little bit of a rotation. Let's take happy baby. So the knees come towards the thighs, hold on to whatever you can reach. From here, let's bring the feet together, still floating in air, so you're in a floating bound angle pose. And just let the legs fall where they want to, so the arms and legs are hanging off of one another. Then let the feet come down to the mat nice and gently, reclined bound angle with your arms floating wherever you'd like them to go. Let your eyes close. Start to relax. Deep breaths are always welcome. From here, allow the legs to extend long underneath you, finding your Shavasana. If this is uncomfortable on your lower back, then let the feet come flat, mat width apart, and let the knees fall together. Whichever variation of Shavasana you'd like to take, so you feel relaxed and you can concentrate on your breath. Gradually start to deepen your breath. Find energy in the fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, hands, and feet, getting some movement in the arms and legs. And give yourself a nice long stretch, arms up overhead, legs long underneath you, stretching from fingertips to tips of the toes. And gently bring the legs closer in towards you. If you're balancing on your props, you can hug the knees in. If it's not possible to balance, feet flat, and gently either windshield wiper or rock from side to side. From here, find your way into fetal position, rolling onto your right side. Still staying on your props. Resting here for a few breaths. On your next breath, bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Eyes remain closed. Either bring your hands together in prayer in front of the heart, or one on the heart and one on the belly. And take a few moments here just to check in on how you feel. How do you feel physically, energetically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually? And as always, give a few moments for some gratitude, something that you're thankful for in this moment, and a few reasons why. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. If you liked the class, please hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And be sure to click the bell for email notifications when new videos are released. Let me know how you felt after doing this practice in the comments below. Please share this video if you know someone who might enjoy it. And please consider a donation to help support the production of more fabulous yoga videos for you. Have a beautiful day. Namaste, my friends. Be well and remember to breathe. See you next time.